Well, hey everyone, back with the air conditioning on this time, so hopefully I don't freak out because of the heat. It's very comfortable now, which is nice. So yeah, we did finish that swamp cave, but I didn't end up keeping the video because it was just a horrible scene. So yeah, I'm gonna go check up on District 2, the new district, because there's a new player there, and should be this way. Yep. There's a new player there, and don't have much else to do, so I'm just gonna be lazily cruising around, and hopefully a couple people jump in, get some chat going, have something to talk about. Probably throw a few smoke grenades on anybody I see who's walking around, because that's just fun. It was funner, there's a good word for you. It was fun yesterday because Sick was carrying me on his bird, so I could just like launch him on people. The cluster bombs made quite the show as well. I broke the rocket launcher I was using for fireworks, so I didn't repair it today because I was getting all my preparations done for the swamp cave and then ranking up to the frogs, which just generally got on my nerves. I left my frog to fight on his own so I could be on foot. And yeah, just didn't, I don't know. It was hot, number one problem. Number two, there was like 10 vultures in there and all kinds of other stuff, so it definitely was not my favorite cave in any way. Because all you could see was the green writing of all these dinos that were around. I'll fly over that, so if this base won't even render. Oh, just hit the wall. This should be where I'm going, yeah. I'll probably do a lot of demoing as well. I have spent, I don't know, wow, look at that white trike. I'm gonna tame that. Nope, too bad. Yeah, I've done my absolute best in any way, shape, or form to get stuff to auto-delete after 7 days. But unfortunately, it doesn't really work. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that's ready for demo. And I would love it if it would auto-delete, but that's just not the case. It just ain't working that way. So what are you gonna do? Fire over there? Oh, good. So she's getting some stuff done. Weeka, our latest tribe member. Hey, Weeka, do you have any metal tools?
Hey, I can't move. I'm full.
Oh, drop some stuff if you want. I'll pick it up for you.
Yeah.
Or just put a box. I don't know. Whatever you like. What's going on in here this time?
Well, actually, put it on my dino.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm out there, like getting materials, I generally keep everything in the dyno and then craft it while I'm out there. And then, like, the walls weigh less than the stone, you know, or wood or whatever it is. But so if you,
but I don't have enough stuff to craft it.
all right, cool. Do you have a metal pick or axe or anything, or are you using the crappy stuff?
No, I just have the crappy stuff.
Alright, I have a metal pick in my bird, and I think there's an axe at the other district. Do you want it?
Yeah, it would be nice.
Cool, let me check here. I'll go grab you an axe though, because you probably need that more. Just give me a minute, I'll be back. So yeah, District 2 is pretty empty, but it's pretty great. That's the common room there, as y'all know, and then we have the three people so far moved in the past 24 hours. Obviously one is working very hard right here. She's fantastic to have around, big supporter. And then unpaid bills, absolutely love the Steam username over here. And then yeah, so Wicca's just started a few hours ago. Was with a tribe, I guess, but they weren't that active, so she decided to come check us out. I'm just hoping we have an axe over there. or at least the mats to make one. If not, I'll whip over to my boat real fast and grab her one. It's such a big difference when you have those metal tools at the beginning, obviously. Yeah, this will help. This will help. That's junk. Take a bow. Ah, that's what we want. No trank darts or trank arrows though, but that's no big deal. I don't think there's anything else in here she's really gonna need. Give her some clothes. Flak armor could be good. So yeah, this is the common area. People just take what they want and leave what they want. It's pretty good for everybody. Maybe there's some narco juice in here too. You never know. Hey Rico, how you doing, man? I'm pretty great. We just did the swamp cave. It was a bit of a annoying my third try. But now I'm just kind of in a laid-back mood tonight, so I'm just gonna be kind of cruising around with the tribe. Sick, one of my favorite members, is moving some stuff around. He's probably gonna join up with me later. Mimp's doing a really hard cave on his own, which I don't think is gonna work out. And pretty quiet night. A bunch of the players are on Ragnarok, but I kind of focus on the island, so I'm here. I'm here, they're over there. Not much exciting happening, but my girlfriend's at work all night, so you're looking pretty heavy. I'll just put it in the treg for you. I found a bunch of cool stuff over there, so I'm gonna just load it up. Where did my trank darts go? I need that. Take this. And the rest I don't need, I don't think. There's nothing in there I need. Yeah, I put a bunch of stuff in there for you, so go for it. And I'm just flying around doing nothing. I don't feel like doing anything hard like caves, so if you're bored or you want to tame something, well, let me know. I'll come help out. I think Sick's gonna jump in with me after too, so. Alright?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, perfect. And just don't forget when you're done to put a pin lock on your door, okay? And the windows.
Yeah, I won't, don't worry.
Okay, I just don't want to see you lose anything is all. Cool. Yeah, we gotta put pin locks on everything because this tribe's full of randoms, so it's like you just get robbed. Not on everything, you just gotta put it on your doors. Everything else locks automatically when you place it, so it's not too bad, but otherwise, yeah, no pin is like here. It's a great example. Unpaid bills over here, like it's right now everybody's really courteous and nice in the tribe, but every now and then we get a total douchebag who doesn't respect anything, and then they just go taking everybody's stuff. So the headache here is he's nicely sleeping on his bed, but I'm in his house, can access his inventory, take everything he's got, including his awesome mask, Predator, and that may happen. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but and the boxes I can't even access them, and I'm the tribe owner and tribe admin, but the body I could take him out and drown him. And then if he doesn't name these boxes with an asterisk in front, someone can use the pull feature to empty them out. So that's all kind of pushed hard in the tribe. We have a tribe info page on Discord. It's not really rules, it's just stuff like we want to do this to keep safe because our tribe's random. Oh man, Rico, I don't know how many times I've done that. Like, you know what I mean? And every time, even now, well, not so much because I've done a ton of building, but I find as soon as I build something, once I'm done, I've learned a bit during the build, and then, you know, what am I supposed to do in the dark and fog? Go hang out at the district for now. So I learned a bit in the build, and then the next thing you know, it's like by the end of it, I'm like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, why didn't I do this, you know? And then I used to think I was like a really good builder until I started running PvE servers, and you get these people that come in and like throw together stuff like this, like no problem. My girlfriend's first building she ever built was better than half of my buildings. She's a bit of an artist though, so that makes sense. Here's another guy that's like lucky, you know. Like how's his stuff not gotten robbed yet? And in the old days, this guy would be this guy would be dead and drowned. When we first started, we had a lot of crazy people in our tribe. Trolls almost. Just fucking around with everybody all the time. I ain't going anywhere till the fog lifts. And so yeah. Captain Jack on Reddit, which is the big boat mod? Is that a joke question, or? I'm not sure he's kidding about that. Which is the best big boat mod? We don't use a mod for big boats, actually. We just set the server settings to 3 times. I'm hoping it's not a sarcastic question. So yeah, my answer, because there's this guy, his game crashed, and in mid crash it made it look like all of Scorched Earth was flooded. So I made this comment like, yeah, well, it looks like Noah's gonna need a bigger boat. You know what I mean? And then it's turned into kind of a funny discussion. Yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, it's been a pretty... You have any pics of your house, Rico, man? Send them to me. Post them up. Once the fog clears, we'll go do a tour of some of my favorite buildings here. And I'll show you around there a bit. Three times. What are the stupid saddles called? Ugh, I hate typing on my phone. It's getting on my nerves. Yeah, so really not a whole lot of excitement today. Server's a little quieter than usual. It's been a real quiet couple days. No Man's Skies hit us a little bit. Player counts are a little off on Steam. And since a couple of updates, there's been some troubles, but we do still add... Yesterday we added 2 players, today was 1. I can't believe this weather. First fog, then rain, pitch black. I'm still going to be waiting it out. But yeah, this is Draxer's house. It's not bad, you know? It's got the nice little porch. Those flower turrets put up there just to keep the birds from pecking away at things. But Crazy Jeff of Insanity Tribe, I think it's called. This guy's got an amazing castle. Zarian keeps it pretty simple, just what he needs. My base is pretty cool, my main base, but I don't go there much anymore. I'm living on the raft. I just check in from now and then, make sure nothing's off. There's so many dinos there, which is cool. Well, yeah, I don't know. Some of the YouTube stuff is a bit beyond me, man. Like like I said, I used to think I was a good builder, and then I see these things people build, and it's crazy. But you know what, too? I have a Facebook page. Yo, what up, Husker? How you doing, buddy? I have a Facebook page under Bigs Around. Same name here, and there's a link to it. And I put pictures, just today I put up some more, but I put quite a few pictures up there of various bases on our various maps, Rico, so, you know, take a look. Husker, yeah, we just did the swamp cave, we cleared it up. It sucked. I hated it, but it's done. And now I'm sitting in the worst rain and fog ever, waiting for it to pass, and then I'm just going to cruise around and check out some bases. I don't have anything exciting planned for tonight's stream, so just kind of chatting with Mr. Rico on YouTube, and then you're on the Twitch, so that's what we got. That's what it is. At the same time, my girl's at work till 4 a.m. Eastern. It's 8:30, so no real harm in streaming. Hopefully Sick's going to hook up with me later, but he may be working on some breeding. And I got Roscoe, had to break down his door yesterday and arrest him, throw him in jail for theft. So he's in a cage, and he lives in New Zealand though, so his time zone's a little different. So he might be a little uptight when he gets on and he's stuck in a cage. And he may want to do the swamp cave again, and I might do it a second time, but I'll be just sitting in kind of the back watching and shooting. So I think Mimph has attempted the hardest cave in the game, and is struggling with it a little bit. I wasn't ready. He wanted to do it right away. Sick wasn't ready, and I didn't think doing it with 2 people was going to be possible. And not the hardest in the game, sorry. I believe it's the hardest cave on the island. So, and literally for the first 5 minutes of nighttime was pure fog. Couldn't see anything. Now it's just rain and fog, and just don't see myself going anywhere in this weather. But I'm going to do a little island tour, check around. The other real headache is that I try to put... no, dude, you should read up. I added elements. I added 100 shards and 10 element. 10 element, dude. That's enough to build like a Jenny. And 100 shards will run it for quite a few hours. So, I don't know. Maybe that's going to be worth it. But I agree, Husker. I actually was deeply concerned about the events sucking. And when I ran events on my other servers, every time we started them, people were busy. Like, everyone's like, yeah, we need events. It's going to be fun. And then we do it. And it's like, fuck, dude, I'm taming this, or I'm working on that, or I'm crafting this, you know. So it never worked out. And it's going to be a lot of work for me to write 3 riddles. Like, I'm not a creative guy. Now I got to come up with 3 riddles? That's going to be a bitch, dude. I'm not looking forward to it. But I did add element. And I was so worried about it, I put a post on Reddit, just like not a server promo, but just saying, hey, this is what I'm doing. What do you guys think? And the first comment right away was, I don't know about those prizes, dude. Like the event looks fun, but I'm not getting off my ass for a fucking snail and those useless things. And I said, well, what do you think I should add? And he was like, put something rare, like element. So yeah. Max, snails make something important. You gotta tame them with cakes too, so it's a bit tricky. I think they make cementing paste. And there's 300s the max you can tame inside a cave. It's the only thing over in a cave on most settings, even though there might be a level 300 bat in there, you can only tame up to 150s. So on the island that's a bit good, because not normal circumstances the island difficulty rate is at 120 wild AI. Center's 150. So you can only tame the only animal you can tame in a cave in vanilla version that's higher than 150 would be the snail, and I think you can tame it up to 300. So I just put a 200 on there. But it makes a lot of cementing paste, I think, is the thing. And I mean, who really needs that when you got frogs and shit? I want some action. Let's take him out. If he pulls me off my bird, that's gonna suck. I wonder if he can jump up here. Shotgun this bitch. Let's get close to the water. So they are really good. You know, I think a frog is probably the better way to go, and they produce maybe something else other than cementing paste. But I know, like, they're good to have, you know. And on a really hardcore PvP server, anything you can get that you're producing inside your nice metal base is helpful. So as opposed to having to go out on your frog and maybe get fucked, you can instead have the snail and the beetles producing that stuff for you in-house. So I'm pretty sure on an aggressive populated PvP server, the snails would be a little more useless because you don't want to be, or useful because you don't want to be running around in those caves. My incomplete raft, Rico. Still waiting on paint and stuff. I think you've seen it before though. We're gonna get to work on that. And I believe the Insanity Rules, that's what he's called. He's just up here towards the swamp along the coast. It's one of the nicer bases on the map. Hey, what up, John? How you doing, buddy? Achinia paste? Yeah. Not sure about that. Sadly, I never got snails. My brother had them for something that he wanted them for. I never used them. Like, I still don't really use the beetles that much for oil or fertilizer. I got 10 composts. Yeah, I just use those 10 compost bins. And then I use, yeah, so that's what I do. I mean, I don't know. But on Aberration, though, I had 3 or 4 snails going because they were everywhere. It's my cat, Timin. One of the bitches that I've worked on for 2 weeks and could not resolve. We put a lot of new people pass through this server. You know how it is with new people. They might stay a little while and then leave. Tons of them pass through, make a big mess of stuff, and then never come back. And I've not been able. I've been able to get timers. I've been able to get all that going. I've not been able to get it so that the stuff automatically just deletes. You know, and it really blows. So it's not the best. And as a result, now I've started carrying around a demo gun and kind of doing some manual deletions. And it just sucks, man. It's like, you know, we're losing because it wouldn't matter if you were like, you know, the same 15 people or 10 people on all the time and everyone was like tribed up. This is a pretty nice building here. Everyone was like tribed up and stuff and super responsible, then it wouldn't be a big deal. But we got like wow, this is a nice place. Look at this. This is the Silver Hand, I think, right? Yeah. I remember when they started that project. Once they built that building, they had no dinos in it. I knew they were going to be filling it up. Oh, we even got little castle towers here. Looking good. So yeah, it's been, so I've accepted the fact that I'm not going to maybe necessarily be able to get, and there's a really good page on it, and I thought I read that it just isn't possible with PvE. I don't know. Like, things like pillars and stuff are going to auto-destroy, apparently, but not even much luck there. I wonder if anyone from FedEx is on. Just get a couple smoke grenades down here, just to clear out the bugs. We've got a cockroach problem on this server, guys, not gonna lie. So we've been fumigating. That should clear them up. Campfires, rafts, you name it, man. Beds, torches. And it's no big deal, like the server can totally handle it. I'm just a bit compulsive and obsessive in a way. And I feel like every bit of RAM wasted on leftover campfires and bullshit just sucks. There it is, polymer. Polymer is key, man, you know? That would be pretty good, I would think. So that would be worth having a snail right there, Husker. Someone just mentioned on the other stream that it does polymer, and that's... I find polymer a little annoying. On Aberration, it's amazing. There's organic polymer everywhere, but I do end up, especially with the ghillie suits I'm burning through while I do these caves, polymer is definitely, hey, look at that, birds attacking their shit. Save the day. I think I'll shotgun this fucker. This guy needs some flower turrets here for sure. This guy's gonna steal a shotgun out of my hands if I'm not careful too. Where'd you go, you fucktard? I hate these fucking things. Ugh, so long. Oh, hey man, you had a bird attacking your passives. So I wasted it. He was hitting on these dilos. So I don't know. Maybe grab yourself a couple flower turrets when you can. We keep those at the district just to deal with those shitbox birds, man. Anyways, I just shot it. Hope you weren't trying to tame it. Sorry to bust in on your shit, Josh. I was just flying over, see a bird attacking your passives, and I thought, why not waste it? Cool. I'll head off now. Let you do your thing. I don't think Josh likes it when people just roll into his house with a shotgun. I love that exit with the bat, though. That was awesome. What the fuck are you gonna do with that thing? They are kind of effective for knocking people out, but yeah, not gonna really do much against that shoddy. And Roscoe stole my armor. Oh, hell yeah, Husker, man, amazing. Seek Hidden Lake. Let's go take a look up there, but Hidden Lake is still available. Yeah, across YouTube, it's probably always in the top 5 list, especially in PvE. It's really great. PvP, it's good too because you can block most of it with behemoth gates, but you know, PvP is a different animal where you maybe you want to be up on cliffs and stuff. But Hidden Lake, or Secret Lake as I call it, is still available, and that is for me, a great spot. I started pretty early game there once, and I didn't build too big at first and kept building a little bit away. And so the beaver dams were constantly respawning. And what I did is put down 3 or 4 flower turrets. I didn't really have the capabilities to kill all the evil dinos around there. And I just kite these dinos towards the turrets. That would waste them, and that just gave me endless amounts of prime meat and everything I could possibly need. And then by the time I expanded it and the beaver gates or the beaver dams stopped spawning in, I was good to go. So yeah, spoil timer multiplier, that sounds pretty great. I would definitely be down with that too. I'm kind of a bit far ahead now with what I have everything I need to at least do the caves. My brother tames like a madman, so you'll see that in a minute when I get to my base. So the dinos are there, I guess, for when we need bosses, but last time the Sandmen provided the 10 Rexes anyways for the Broodmother. So I'm not really hustling too many mats these days, and I'm fortunate that when my girlfriend plays, she's a big time farmer, just loves farming, so I just get her to work. Yeah, sweet, Husker. Yeah, it'd be good to see you guys over here. The island's it's the social one, you know, everyone has a good time. I know there's a few tribes moving on to Scorched Earth as well now. Not just you guys, so that PvP action might be interesting in a couple weeks. There's rumors going out that there's some coming there pretty soon. Let's see where I am, if I can show you the Hidden Lake here. It's way up here. This is where I'd be if I was you, Husker. I'd be getting down here and holding it. And the big reason there's lots of room on the island, let's just take a look here, hang on. Why is my map not going away? Go away, map. What the fuck? There we go. The reason why there's lots of room still is the 24 tribe members, out of them at least 3/4 live in the district, so you know what I mean? They're all living in one spot, and normally those 20 people will be spread out all over the map with bases, outposts, and all this stuff, right? Now they share the same outposts a bit, you know? So, plus we keep it super clean. Yeah, I don't mind. The actual rule on reservations, just to clarify that, is you can't come up and pillar something to reserve it. Let me know. Husker, of course, as a highly valued player and a guy I enjoyed playing with, you go ahead and pillar spam that up whenever you like. I'd get over there and pop a couple signs up. I'll show you at first here so you can have a little look. There's places in the swamp people like to build too. Dangerous as hell, but you guys are all late game, so I'm sure you'll be bringing your gear with you. And with Hidden Lake, you can block the main entrance ways with like 3 behemoth gates, I think. And then, but stuff will fall down from the cliffs over top, but it's a naturally kind of fortified area. Some people put spike walls around the cliffs. I gated it just because I like the look better. But when you got enough resources, and again, like Mystic, who's my girl, who plays quite a bit on her days off, it's like she'll just take a hatchet and a trike and go to work, you know. Like Aberration, that whole big base we had over there, that was like just me and her for 4 to 6 hours, like straight, just grinding mats. And a lot of the times, she'd be grinding while I was building, you know. So it worked out really good. I'm a fan of the. You're talking about. I really like the Hidden Lake, but it is still. It's on almost any top 5. You'll see it on every. Anyone who doesn't have it on their top 5 base list for Island is probably not played the game that much. And I'm not saying it's number 1. And it's close to everything. You know, you're not close to the south, but the south is where there's not a lot of good shit. You're decent close to Carno Island. You're decent close to the beach. You're up close to these mountains. And I don't know if you've ever. Well, you don't have a lot of time on the island, but the odds of getting good supply drops are up in this area. You could fly a circle around the 2 snow mountains, and your odds of hitting reds are pretty good. And this one comes up red a lot. So you got this supply drop dropping right in. Oh. Who's here? Oh, no. Oh. This guy's not very active, but looks like he beat you to it, bud. And he's getting more and more active all the time. So you're screwed there. This is it here, though. And no beaver dams now. I don't know if they changed. Oh, there you go. There's one. So yeah, it's just a fabulous place. And you got all these cliff sides. You can get your gates up here, you know. Get one behemoth there. You got an explorer note. I don't think I got this one yet. Is there one here? I probably got it anyways. I mean, I had almost all of them until I reinstalled my game. What a bunch of bullshit. So yeah, you got a behemoth gate in that one spot, behemoth gate over there. Yeah, sure, man. Let's tour around. I gotta head down to District 1, which is across the whole map, so. If you notice in my map look right now, anywhere, for me, anywhere along this river is pretty good. You just pick your spot. And watch when we do this river tour, we're not gonna see many bases. I'm up at the top, as you know. That's my little Timin. That poor cat. She lived with some really huge people that loved to just eat junk food her whole life. And they fed her all kinds of chips. Oh man, I gotta get that raft out of there. They fed her all kinds of chips. Just the worst food ever, so we took her. Oh boy, this is gonna be a bit hectic. We took her and she's a lot happier there, but she's got arthritis, all kinds of problems. This is gonna suck. I'll do all these guys. With the alpha in tow. It'll be a hell of a battle, boys, once I get up and get the sword out. That alpha's a problem. You guys want some? Come and get it. Full reverse with the sword, kids. That's how you do multiple rappers. Yo, I'm killing hip-hoppers. It would have been good for me to have my sword out before I got on the bird, though. And now we got the alpha here to deal with. Let's shotgun this fucker, though. Waste his time with the trike. Come to Poppy. Oh, he's down already. Alright, excellent. That went better than expected. It's a tough area, obviously, if you see what I just saw there, so. Look, you know, right here. I mean, not a real problem. Any great place too if you guys are looking for bigger metal resources. Anywhere on the base of those mountains is clear. Up on these cliffs, anywhere along this river. Look at that. All your metal and shit's right up there. Lots of room here. The secret lake to me was cool just because of the beaver dams, but yeah. I also like I'm a big fan of like landmarks, you know, so I like the river because I know where I'm going around. So yeah, someone just asked about someone being caged, but we're cool with that. And look at the redwoods right here, bro. Alright, Husker, so you set up here, you're on kind of the edge of the redwoods and a little swampy area. You can have a lot of aggressive animals available up in those forests is good. This map is amazingly empty considering how many people play on it, but a lot of people are moved off to Rag, man. Some people like to be up in the north. I'm not a big fan of living in the north, I just don't like the white all the time. Also, One of the reasons I like this game, the island, as well as Rag and the center, and don't play as much Aber and Scorched Earth, I just find I feel like sometimes I'm really on a tropical island. Like, you got the bird sounds, you got the nice weather, the beach. That to me is a big part of the attraction. So this is a hot spot here too. This, you know, if you find a spot, Husker, and there's old scrap there, you let me know. We'll come straighten it out. Like, oh no, Necromancers is legit. So yeah, you guys better get over here eventually, man. People are... This is stuff that wasn't here a few days ago. This guy's getting set up too, big time. Over this, around this oboe's pretty great. Anywhere along here, you know what I mean? I mean, you just fly around, you find spots everywhere. If you're really into doing big stuff and you want a lot of metal, then obviously being close to a metal source is decent. But with the CF Flyers mod on the Argent, you know, you don't have to worry too much. Look at that cliff up. Look at this spot right here. Not bad. It's a little south for me. I like to be up closer to the north side, you know. It's just there's more stuff up there, but this is a great spot. All of Craig's Island, PvE Island, or Herbivore Island as some call. Oh man, I killed all those raptors to deal with that raft, and I forgot about dealing with the raft. Silver Hand, I'll let it go. If you leave a scrap raft like this laying around too, a lot of people forget about them, lose them, and don't know where they are. Pretty good chance I'm going to demolish that. If it's got buildings or at least a few foundations on it, no big deal, but these empty ones are... It seems like there's a few people chilling in District 1. Yeah, but... Well, Husker, you built within render range of my base. Right where my rock spawn, possible Spino spawn is, and a T-Rex spawn. My main resources. So you're damn right you got booted. You can't build in render range. I'll accept one full render range. I prefer people to be like 2 render ranges out, you know? And I also kind of know your play style. You know, and so I was like, oh, if he's right there, I'm going to be doing favors for this guy all the time. He's going to be borrowing my traps, da-da-da-da-da. So I just didn't need that kind of neighbor. Yeah, man, red, the green one we passed by earlier, the red one's kind of a storage for all of Silverhand, which I think is Sandmen from, for their boss fighting dinos, which they haven't been around a lot lately, so... They're kind of on some other stuff right now, and they jump in just to take care of their bases. But the red oboe, I wouldn't want. Don't really build near there because it's everybody's main teleport place. All of Craig's Island is free, but it's a bullshit island. I rudely call it Welfare Island because there's just nothing good there. That's where I park my raft, though. Anyways, there's good action at the district, it sounds like. There's a bunch of people chatting over there, so we're gonna head. We're gonna head over there and see what's what. I'm guessing Mimph gave up on the cave, on that cave, because that's a monster cave. The drops here aren't as good as... There's lots of supply drops. The underwater ones are good. But the above ground ones, meh. You're better to go down to Scorched Earth or Ragnarok if you're going to farm drops. The underwater... Oh boy. The underwater ones are fucking Morphog. Sons of bitches. The underwater ones are great on this map. The red ones with the ring, you might get lucky. I mean, my brother did find a... Mastercraft long neck, which is pretty great, but I've never found any riot gear or any of that cool stuff. You go over to Scorched Earth in a day, you're gonna find a bunch of stuff. I'll show you what I mean by the red oboe. This is where you call the Broodmother boss in, the easiest boss, I guess. And so there's a bunch of dinos basically stored here to fight bosses. Everything's open, of course, and it's also a lot of other stuff kind of just hanging out. This is where we transfer from. And raptors running around killing everything. What the fuck's going on with that? They didn't last or something. So you can see they're called Silverhand here. I believe Silverhand is Sandmen, but I'm not positive on that. And that's the Broodmother flag. I got one on my raft because we all did that together. I was the guy on the pig though. I was like filming the documentary video of it. And I just stood there throwing heels out for the Rexes. I think it was 9 Rexes, 1 pig, and didn't take long. It was pretty easy. Broodmother on easy is pretty easy though, with that kind of crew. I was not a big, it wasn't a game changer having me there, that's for sure. I'm pretty useful in the caves, but I just wrecked those 5 raptors and made it, or 3 raptors and made it look easy. I'm not a useless player, but nothing I could do in that case. This is District 1 Husker, I'm sure you've seen it before. We've since expanded to District 2. It's not going to render that quick. I mean, I'm running a boss computer, but there's a lot of stuff to render. You got to slow that. See how many, that's Mimp, huh? This player doesn't fuck around. He knows the caves. Those are all his legit trophies. I got that red one today with him in the swamp. I have 5 trophies now, 5 of them. Not that many though. I've got to get them all put up on my raft. I think later tonight or tomorrow. Let's pick up Sick Chaos here. Ah, nice! That's hilarious, man. But, yeah, get off my bird, bro. Get off my bird. So, yeah, District 2 got pretty crowded. So Husker, I built these big pens for the boys so they could park their dinos in it. That was the first stage. Still got room in one of the pens here. Monkey just moved, or Code Monkey just moved out, so that opened up a lot of space. And it took about 2 days, but me and Mystic built District 2 right next door, as opposed to being further away. And we got 3 people living in here now. You got your unpaid bills. It's got a couple of dudes caged up. You got our newest addition right over here, Wickle. She just joined up today. She's from Quebec and French, so she's one of my people. And then this girl's just lovely. I forget her name. We'll check it out. She joined Oryx. Also my people, because the book Oryx and Crake by Canadian author Margaret Atwood is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it is Sandman, yeah. It's absolutely an amazing book, science fiction. And when I first met her and did the tribe introduction, I was like, I don't want to be a dick, or I don't want to intrude, but you named Oryx from the book Oryx and Crake. And she's like, yeah, it's one of my favorite books. And I was like, yeah, you're damn right. I think I read it 3 times. People used to read. They're starting again, though. They're starting again. I haven't read a book in too long a time. But that is one of the good ones. The writer of The Handmaid's Tale, which most people know is now a TV show. So yeah, pretty good. That's Handmaid's Tale was okay. Oryx and Crake is for me her #1. And keep the flower turrets, keep people from fucking us over too bad. And yeah, that's what it is, man. That's the tour. Up here we got another couple big bases, and all up in there, you're good, empty. But like I said, I'm not a fan of the south, but now we're close to the north now. And I debated this with someone, and I don't agree. To me, the right of this map is the east, and this is the west, and that's the way it is when you spawn, right? It's West Zone 3, and then the east. Some guy was like, no, man, no wonder I'm confused. I was like, because in Canada, east is right, west is left. Now, I understand that's a little different when you get over maybe somewhere else, but I don't think it is. I think when you look at the map, or if you live in, if you live in, say, Russia, Alaska's to the east, but I don't know. Anyways. This is Farron and Wes. Code Monkey left to join their tribe, but these guys are kind of... These guys have... I think you see there's no dinos here. I'm pretty sure they've moved... Or no, this is Jimothy. Jimothy's always, he's always on tilt. It looks like Jimothy's left, and he's got a demolish timer of, what is that, 4 hours or 4 minutes? This place is about to fall apart. This guy did everything on his own, but he kind of seemed pissed off all the time. Wow, this place is about to get demoed, boys. Now, I don't know if he left the game. He said he was just sick of Ark. Or if he left, or if he left completely, but this entire thing's about to come down. So you got this spot. That's some flower turrets in action. Mind if I glitch in? We're gonna be legit about this and wait for the 4-minute timer, and that'll be the end of Jimothy's presence on this map. These medals are even 3 minutes yet. Say hello to my little friend. The boxes, look at how stupid it is. The boxes last forever. I'm not sure what the concept is behind that. That's not, you know, doesn't make sense. The way I want it, so if you don't walk by your shit in 7 days, it gets disappeared. I'm not trying to, like, be a dick about it. It's just that it's the kind of game where, like, the map gets fucked, man. Can't have piles of crap everywhere. Yeah, it's about to be a big cheat destroy tribe structures on good old Jimothy. It's gonna be cleaned up in one quick move. And yeah, I don't remember what he got mad. It was mind-blowing to me because when he first joined, he was one of those guys that was, which is fine, nothing against it, but was kind of like, you know, upset a lot in the global chat, like, oh fuck, I just lost this or that got fucked up, just running hot all the time, you know, real aggroed up most of the time, and but still, this guy got so much done alone, like so many teams, nice big base, like. I was shocked. I was like, oh, this kid's fucked. I mean, he must be a noob. He wasn't a noob at all. He was just running hot. And he was soloing it when it was PvP. And he got so much work done. I fly over his base, everything organized. I mean, he knew what time it was, man. He just got sick of the game, I think. And he was putting in, you know, 10, 12 hours a day, like 6, 7 days a week. Grinded hard for a few weeks, and he just, you know, he got burnt out. He's like, fuck it. And then his final hate was... he was really mad he had to come in and feed his dinos. He's like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Now I gotta go in there and feed those fucking dinos and I hate this game. All over Discord. I was like, I didn't say anything. You know, I understand, vent it. But I mean, fuck, take half hour to feed these dinos. He has wyverns and T-Rexes. You just go out, you eat, pick some berries with your theory, the berry theory there, you know, and you're loaded. I'd say you could feed everybody within about 20 minutes of work. But, you know, he was not happy about having to come feed these dinos. It was a personal beef with the devs or something. And the dinos in stasis don't eat much. You could, if you're not near them, you could leave them for probably, I think I've gone a couple weeks, as long as they're not moving. And yet, 56 seconds. Let's get it loaded. Should we do a 10-second countdown, boys? Jimothy's about to get wrecked. Oh, that's got bite at the bottom. Whew. I ran out of grape juice, so I just added, instead of making another drink, I just added more vodka to it. And ice. Now it's one of those drinks where at this point every sip makes your head a little warm. Stay in your place, I recommend, or say hello to my little friend. We got a 10-second. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bada bing, bada boom. So this stuff's all demoed. It'll disappear in a minute. If you do that to a base that's been on, you know, a guy's been on for 6 months and built everything everywhere, I like to get rid of that tribe structures there on the bottom. That might lag. It'll at least lag the server. There we got 0 lag, which is pretty good. It'll at least lag the server. And in Winterhole's case, when I wiped out everything they owned in one shot, I did their dinos and the base right after. Probably a bad idea. Fucking more rain and fog. Rain and fog, bunch of bullshit. So yeah, when I did Winterhold, it crashed the server. That time it didn't even miss a beat. Still, I like doing it because every time I do it, it's, like I was saying, I'm a little obsessive about the cleanliness and the server running good. Every time I get a chance to wipe out everything completely. And Jimothy made a move to rag. I don't know. It's funny none of his dinos are there. But maybe the dino timer's working. After 7 days, a dino should automatically disappear. Maybe that part works. And I researched it somewhat lazily. I read all my, for sure I researched it in my own settings a bunch. And there's a guy that wrote a very long Steam page that when you're making the settings, Nitrato even puts a link to it in small writing, like for more info, see here. But he did it, all his testing and stuff's all based on PvP stuff, so he has notes on PvE. It's just so long, you know, and none of it applied to me that I kind of skimmed it. But I've done every different kind of setting on my UI I can think of, and I'm sure there's a way. I doubt on officials you have to go demo stuff, and here's the bullshit part. If players go and demo it when it's demolishable, you don't even get the mats. Well, what the fuck's, you know? There's no motivation there. If not, I could send new tribe mates. Oh, you don't want to farm any wood? Bro, go to 2344. There's a huge base of stuff, you can just demo it all. And it just doesn't give you anything. What the fuck's that bullshit about? You know? It's bullshit like the rain and fog I've been getting all night. Oh, who we got stashed in here? Cliffhangers. 2 days. Nah, we don't mess with that. I don't think I have a GPS on me, but it would be nice. But I'll remember this location. Sorry, bud. Oh, okay, no, I can't shoot it. Oh, good name. So this would be a really great spot in 2 days, and I wouldn't be surprised if it comes up. Looks like there's ceilings there. There's no ceilings there even. And the reason why I like automatic destroy more than anything is, yes, I'm online a lot. But I don't always see everybody and I sleep. So what if they've abandoned this building, but they're actually somewhere else on the map and they just haven't walked by here in a while, right? So that's why sometimes instead of using, if I'm not sure, instead of using tribe structures, I use just destroy my target and clean it up manually, but, you know, it takes time. It's not a fun job. And boy, would I be happy if they automatically destroyed, you know? God, it'd be great. I would never have to worry about anything. Fireplaces or whatnot. But I mean, our servers run top notch anyways. Aberrant Scorched I cut back on down to 10 slots, which means a little less quality, but there's never anybody there, so fuck it. This is Farron and Wes. That's a story I've already... Oh, no. Yeah, there it is. That's a story I've already told, but Farron... I tip my hat to you, bro. Farron moved probably 30 dinos. Farron probably moved 30... Oh, hey, Falcon. Farron moved probably 20-30 dinos with me from District 2-1 that we just saw up to here. And we made it all the way. It was a big job and terrible. We're cutting through all these trees, you know, the pathing and the bullshit. It was late. It was 2 in the morning. I was tired and kind of just grumpy, but fuck, I was happy to get this guy moved along. Have his own base set up right here. Nice buildings and everything. True story, and I never, in my 2 years or whatever I've been doing this, I've never seen a guy react like that. Event Husker is Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I tried to make it so it's like 9 o'clock in England, 3 o'clock in the East, and then like 1 or noon out in Cali so that everyone can participate. I don't know if you're in the stream sick, but we don't ask, you know, we don't ask. Let them volunteer to join the tribe. So we walk all these dinos, and we get to here. And Farron didn't tell me, but he knew, and if I had known, I could have probably done something about it. There's a freaking Giga, like, right there. Like, right here, there's a Giga just roaming around. And Farron's like, oh, there's a Giga over there, it might be okay. And it wasn't okay. In like 10 seconds, or no, a minute. In like 10 seconds, in a minute he lost, out of like 24 dinos, I think 20 went down, 20 dead. After spending, and Farron's base, that base I just destroyed, Jimothy's base was in the way. We had to walk around it and do all this crazy shit to get, you know, like swim with these dinos. It was just a disaster. And this guy, I was like, man, I was upset. Not even my dinos, and I was friggin' pissed off containing it. And this guy was like, nah, man, it happens. It's Ark. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, no, it's okay. They weren't dinos I wanted to breed anyways, so it's cool. I was just like, bro, fucking, you're welcome to play out. Welcome to the server, sir. But he's off in Ragnarok mostly now. I'm sure you looked like he was a little short on dinos over there. Atta girl, Wickle. Atta girl. So, the fourth member coming into District 2 now. I know many of you have heard my speech before, but we're going to have to run the speech for him, as you know. We'll get it done as quick as we can. Gun's not the nicest way to meet.
Big's right there.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Sick. I'll take it from here, kiddo. Just kidding. Yeah, you don't need a mic or anything, Falcon, and I'll send you the Discord invite as soon as we're done here. This will just take a minute. Do you mind just to jump up and down if you can hear me okay? Awesome. Cool, man. Just follow me. Oh, wait, let me invite you to the tribe first. Sorry. Awesome. Just follow me. I'll just show you the common area here. Yeah, so this is our common area. This is a new district. So District 1 has a bit more stuff in the common area if you need. But it was getting really crowded. So me and my girlfriend built this over the past 2 days. So you can take whatever you want from here, use whatever you want. The beds are labeled District 2 if you die. The thing is, if you leave anything in here, it might not be here when you get back. So what we do to avoid that... I don't know your time frame today, but she's got the tribe trike over there. You can see her coming back with it. We got some tribe pterodons. I highly recommend you get yourself up at least a little hut of some kind. Wood's a good minimum, but your call. And put a pin number on the door. With that pin number on the door, nobody else can access the door but you. Perfect. As far as stuff goes, like your mortal pestle and your boxes and your fridges, they're all automatically locked to you, so only you can open them unless you unlock them. So you don't need to put pin numbers on anything but the doors. Here, we can move over here if it's quieter. There's, I don't know, I didn't see your profile or anything, I don't know how many hours in you have, but there is options to raise the vocal and reduce the background sounds if you don't hear me so well. The only rule in the tribe, yeah, check that out, I'll wait. The only rule in the tribe is don't ride other people's dinos without asking. If you don't see enough tribe dinos here, there are some in District 1, feel free to use them. Outside of that, I'm going to send you first the invite to Discord, obviously. And the next thing I will do is just send a hashtag for the tribe info. It's not rules or anything, but there's a couple things that S+, I don't know if you've used it, can make it so people can get at your stuff. It's very easy to prevent, and just make sure you read that before you build too much. The last thing, everything you build and everything you tame always belongs to you, no matter what. So if you meet some people and you guys decide, man, we want to get our own tribe going, or you meet another tribe that you want to join up with, or maybe later you want to check out the PvP servers and join one of those tribes, go for it. It's a little more efficient if you let me know in advance, if I'm there when the transfer happens, but you will keep all your stuff. It's pretty easy to do, and you know, that's encouraged. You're welcome to stay in our tribe as long as you want. Most of District 1 never left, but you can also go wherever you like as well. There's always a few projects on the go. We do caves and bosses together, so when you're ready, you're more than welcome to join us on that. Any questions, Big Cat? Husker, they only last 24 hours in the drop. Alright, cool. Let me get that Discord info off to you, and have a great time. I know Wika, this district's brand new. We got unpaid bills over in the little house there. There's another young lady in that house, Oryx. And Wika just started earlier today, so feel free to check out those people and make yourself at home, man. Grab a seat on the couch. Yeah, I'm gonna accept that friend request, and then I'm gonna send you an invite to the Discord channel for sure. That's my next thing I'm gonna do right away here. All right, all right. Welcome to the tribe, big man. We'll see you soon. let's hop on this Discord here and take care of this. Well, Roscoe's getting on soon. We're going to have to deal with the police action. Roscoe was arrested last night. His door kicked in and he was caged up. Why is red fucking red? Okay. I don't even want to read that. I don't have a clue what's going on with that. Sauce gets it. Alright, Sauce has capital roll on the flow laughing, so at least someone got the joke. I like red, but I don't get some of it. I just don't get everybody. I'm getting old, right? Alright, anyways, we're here to accept this guy's friend. I know you guys just see a pause game. I'm not lagged out. I'm just on Discord quick. I'll take care of this real fast. Lord Falcon sounds about right. Yeah, Discord obviously. I know quite a few of you, maybe all of you, play on my servers, but of course the Discord's a pretty big key. Now, that part, why y'all moving dinos like that? Just put them in a drop and pull them out of another drop. So are you talking about moving from District 1 up to where that guy lives? Because there's no drops in that direction, so it wouldn't make sense, you know? And she farms all day is like super helpful. Red? Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it's one of those characters, right? I shouldn't be talking, and hopefully Red doesn't take offense, but the thing I like about Red is the server is exciting when there's unique characters, right? If everyone was like Biggs, it would suck, right? It would be boring. Nobody would like it. And Red's one of those, you know, unique characters. So, I mean, it's just, you know, no issues with her in any way. And we need him. And someone who's been playing for a long time. I mean, when school starts, probably not so much, right? But she's been here since like week 2, bro. So it's pretty awesome. Maybe if my brother's playing later, I better switch into the Discord stream room too, because my brother uses the admin room. I don't want to block him out of there, but it looks like he's busy tonight. I haven't seen him on yet. Alright, good. I was a little bit embarrassed before. Only bringing in 1 or 2 players a day lately, which is still good, but it's not enough. But I sign in poor Wika, you know, and she's all by herself up here, and I was like a little bit kind of embarrassed that there's no one else around. Here I am talking about tribe mates always on. And I got her because she had joined a tribe of French girls. And she's French, so it made sense. But they weren't around, so she was looking for people to play with, you know. She doesn't have a lot of hours in, but obviously easier with a tribe. And I was like, oh, come on down, man. We always got people on, you know. And right when she joined was like that unique, like dinner time, you know. There's always people on our server. It just wasn't as busy as it usually is, so. I like these buildings too here. This one's nice. I don't know who this is. I do like it when they put their names in the dinos. Pocket. Oh yeah. Hey. Hey Pocket. How's it going, man? Just stopping around. How you making out? Alright? Nice helmet. Now you just need a little green, red, and yellow paint, bro. And that's gonna look sick. That's how I used to roll till it got stolen. Roscoe stole my my outfit. That dirty, greasy bastard. I got him in a cage, so I'll deal with him later. He's a friend, though. But, yeah, I died at his base, and he robbed me. Took my armor, and then he passes by a little later wearing my shit right in front of me just to give me a slap in the face, so. I broke in his door and put him in a cage. I'm waiting for him to log in so I can lay charges down, you know. Yeah, it's good to have fun once in a while. Alright, I'll be on my way. I was just showing off your house here. I like it, man. The design's just great. Tucked in nice down here too. I love the thatch roof because it reminds me of the south, you know, the open bars right near the beach. I fucking love it down there. And the other good thing about District 2, it's a bit closer to all these mats. This is gold when you're just starting out. I mean, that is an abundance of wood and stone. Just an abundance. We cleaned this to make all those walls. Can you breed aberration dinos and non-aberration dinos? Sure, like an aberration trike and a non-aberration trike? I don't see why not, man. I just don't see why not. You should be able to bring anything from there to here. Unquestionably. I mean, we all know there's little transfer things with certain types of data things, but as far as dinos go, all of them will come here unquestionably. The only rule as it stands is the ones that the officials use, and that's just to keep the flyers off of aberration. I know people brought dodos to aberration, and that's technically a foreign dino, I think. Are there dodos even on there? I don't remember. But the regulations for transfers are very thin, and it's really just around not getting flyers on ab. Ah, keeps the conversation going, Husker, bro. Thanks for asking, man. I mean, we're not doing much here. We're flying around. So if we ain't talking, like when I'm doing a cave or I'm concentrating, okay, but I mean, we're just cruising the hood, right? So, fucking chatting. Look at all these guys fell in here now. This is just not good, man. Too many jammed on there. Something went nuts. I'm going to deal with that shark, but I mean, I'm not going to be able to get all those dinos out of there. The shark's going to be a headache because I can't shoot my shotgun in the water. You know, Silver Hand, if you're watching this, bro, you gotta get in here and clean up some shit. I don't know what it was, a raptor or what, but something got on there and fucked your shit up. And it wasn't kited in. I happened to be nearby when it happened. I can't even see what I'm shooting at, but it's working. That must be a decent level fucking shark right there. A megalodon. Is he even wounded? Oh yeah, he's taking it. And these things are on pad, they're just gonna get chewed up. I'll at least message them on Discord. I mean, fuck. Well, we'll message them on Discord. That's about all I can do, and hopefully get in there and straighten her out. Because those are probably decent Rexes they were using for bosses. And, I'm not, you know, they're not going to survive on passive sitting in there. Eventually, they're going to get eaten. That Megalodon would have worked through them eventually. And I think it was when we were just here a few minutes ago and we saw that little raptor running around fucking shit up. Now, did someone drop it in here? I don't know. But I don't have screenshots of it. This is just not safe, right? There's no flower turrets. They're close to the edge. There's no gates. It might have made sense at the time, but something's got to be done about this because it's just a matter of time. And we can't watch everything. It is against the rules to kite and drop a dino in here, of course. Not barely though, because it's not even a base. But it would be against the rules, a written rule. But you know, what if someone's flying by and just fucks up? There was a couple little raptors in there, and I just don't see those raptors climbing up this. I just don't see it happening, but it could have. So who knows what the story is with that. I don't know about breeding glowing dinos and those that don't glow, you know. I don't know shit about that stuff. Well, fucking go hang out in District 1, I guess. Shit, there's nothing else going on. I think there's not even that many people on tonight. It's been a disgrace. Okay, whoa. Alright, a lot more than I thought. Looks like there's some new people, too. So yeah, Roscoe's logged in. I presume he's still in the jail I made for him. I'll have to go get him out of there though. Falcon's with us. Josh I don't recognize, so let's say hi to Josh. I'm guessing he punched. Oh, he had weapons, I guess. Yep. Apparently this place looks like a giant penis from the air. I didn't know when I built it. I just followed the island, the like coast, but let's see. Yeah, okay, it does. Whoops, my mistake. That is a big cock right there, and it is firm looking. And that was not intended, but it turns out, I guess, I don't know what that says about me, ladies and boys, but looks like I accidentally drew a big giant penis, so I might have to question everything I thought I knew about myself tonight. I wouldn't say I'm real proud about that, no. But sure, why not? But he did get out. He was loaded with gear, and I can't access his gear because it's PvE, so he probably just chopped his way out of that wood thing, no problem. And I wouldn't even have put him in the cage, except that I couldn't get my metal armor off him. That question sounds a little bit fucking sarcastic and condescending, by the way, Husker. I'll just be honest with you. We all know what happened the last time I got proud. I fucking died 10 feet away from a bird. So I'm trying to stay humble and stay on the ground now. So no, I'm not too proud of it. And talk about wit. Roscoe's friend Cammy, I think it is quite witty, man. This guy is something else. He was cracking a couple jokes like, I don't know how he come up with that shit that fast, you know. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, good on you then. Nice one. You broke my heart. Now I gotta leave the stream because I'm so insulted. No, but I will go for 1 second to refill my drink, and I will not be long. You guys can watch this rain, and we'll wait on Roscoe to show up, which I'm not 100% sure he is going to, but... what's Red saying here? Do you have a copy for trade? I do not. I actually don't trade. Alright, I'll be back in like 2 minutes, guys. Hang in there. Hey, yo, what up? X-Road. Is it X-Rodri? Rosa. Rosa, ¿cómo está? Buenas noches. Bienvenidos. I'm just about to step out for 2 minutes, but we're here hanging out with a bunch of people in District 2, and this guy stole my stuff. So I'm going to get it back. Yeah, this Roscoe stole my Boba Fett gear the other day. And, yeah. That's a nice looking bird you got there, Roscoe. I wonder who took the time out of their busy day to come paint that bird real nice for you. Oh yeah, the guy whose armor you robbed. Now I remember. Why don't you get down here and give me back my stuff, yo? Anyways, nice to meet you, Rosa. And I will be back pretty soon. Like less than 2 minutes. I just got to step away to make another grape juice. So, hey, thanks for returning that, buddy. Appreciate it. And maybe you want to replace that front door, boss. Thanks a lot, though. Now I can put on my better gear that matches the color of my bird. Oh, there was no problem. Actually, it was late at night, and I had maybe a couple too many last night, and then I had this idea because I thought you were still online. So we were just throwing smoke grenades all over your house and like cluster bombs and shit, just fucking around. And I was gonna just get you to come out and give me my stuff. And you just logged off, I swear, 2 minutes before we got there by coincidence, just by luck. So at that point, we're already there, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna kick down the door and pull his body out of there and search this guy. And the problem was PVE, I couldn't get the stuff off your body. And I forgot that I wanted to put spike walls in front of your door to keep it safe, and I couldn't because it's enemy foundation. So I did go inside and make sure everything was locked, at least so you didn't lose anything. But yeah, we did a ton of fun. We lit your fucking base up, man. Big time. But anyways. So yeah, we're just fucking around. No harm done. No foul. And I'm about to take a 2-minute break, and I'm going to be right back. I may end up coming to visit you tonight and set off some fireworks and other shit, though. It's all on Twitch, bro. Oh, no, I wasn't streaming. No, I got no screens, but we'll get it done again. We'll come up and see you for sure. Yeah, man, I'm on my way. I got smoke grenades and cluster bombs on me, so get settled. I got to take a 2-minute break, but we'll head up and see you and wreck shit up a little bit up there. Alright, guys, so that got delayed because he showed up. I will be right back. Let me just see what that was before I bounce here, in case I owe someone a thank you. Something flashed up there. Just trying to get up and I can't. It's all Reddit stuff, I think. Yeah. Alright. Be right back, guys. Sorry for that. Hang in there. Especially you, Rosa. You just joined and I'm walking away. That's terrible. And I do apologize. Un momento, por favor, señora. Un momento. Alright, back in action. Oh, missing my Twitch chat. Yeah, it's good. Sarcasm is great. I'm told it's the lowest form of humor, but I sure do use it a lot. And a lot. It's a bit of a bummer that it doesn't really work on text, though, so I don't use it too much for that. Who's Bayou got in jail, anyways? Oh, yeah, Bayou could get robbed. Like, no PIN number on the door. Here's, you know, I can walk in. Because I'm in his tribe, I can access his inventory, take all his gear. And no stars, no asterisks on any of his boxes. Now, I can't access those, but I could just go like, this is what happens when you don't put an asterisk on a box in S plus with a big tribe, and this is the only way to fix it. Go up here, go pull. Let's see who's got some metal, you know. Maybe Ignat's their little better value. Anyone got oil? Oh, nope. Someone's got 2. Hide. 130 hide. What else can we steal? Anything of value? I'm not gonna take anything, but I try and tell everybody. 9 metal. Nothing serious, but still. It's a lot of narco, you know? None of the good stuff, though. And that is was only realized later on. And people are, and I'm being rude about it because I'm getting tired of hearing it. People are messaging me like, yo, someone stole my stuff. I'm like, well, you must have left your box unlocked, you know, shit like this. And it turns out that it wasn't the case. People were rolling up and pulling stuff. And I accidentally left my, to rank up an inventory on a raft is a bitch. And I accidentally left one of my inventories not 9 and didn't name my raft with a star. Because I didn't think, what the fuck are you storing in the actual raft, right? But it's a motorboat, so I was storing gasoline. So, boom, that was the end of that pretty quick, you know. Yeah, no more. Yeah, that's how you rob people with S+, exactly. Oh, wow. What level is this thing? I'm kind of feeling like taming something. And there's enough narco berries close by that I could get one, but I don't really need that. Yeah, let's use a cluster bomb on this guy. That's a miss. He's amped up now. And it's always I get more. Whenever I use cluster bombs, I'm the one that takes all the damage. I'll just get me old trusty shotgun out. Dodge and weave. You got me that time. We'll go dump this on the new jack over there. See, I feel like I've been permanently playing at nighttime. Like I feel like there's never daytime. But I guess that's just because I'm chatting a lot. Oh, nice. There's supply drops in this base too. So they probably rotate a bit from one district to the other. All right, Husker, take care, man. Thanks for coming out, bro. I think he's AFK, but that's cool. Well, not sure what I'm going to do next, cats. Probably not chill out for too much longer, though, I would think. What about you, Rosa? What are you up to tonight? Is John still here? Rico still around? Who's in this thing? According to the player count, which is obviously inaccurate, it's been 0 on YouTube all night, but there's been people in there. We'll take a look at that a little another time, see what the heck's going on. In the meantime, I think I don't have enough shotgun rounds on me. Oh yeah, I do. So yeah, I've got a good taming kit. Like, I should tame something, but there's nothing I desperately need right now. It was nice to meet you anyways, Rosa. If you're still there. I don't really know who's in here, because I just don't trust those counts. jump up? I don't think so. Sure can move though. There you go. It's odd. It completely disappeared. Okay. Putting up a fight. Unbelievable. I guess I must have weakened the Alpha Raptor and the Theory took him out. I just don't see him anywhere. We'll go drop this extra stuff off over at the district, and then I think I might call it a night, ladies and gentlemen. Every day is a super long day for me, unfortunately. By the time I usually get on the streams, I've already been up since 8 in the morning. Arj, I don't know Arj. Never heard of him. There's the messes we were talking about earlier, but we'll maybe get some cleaning done during the day tomorrow. I think it's about time. But I do need to hit up some more I probably promote the server for 4 to 5 hours a day, which is a lot of refreshing. During the day I have a 40-minute timer on my phone, so every 40 minutes I'm rechecking Steam and rechecking Reddit for anyone who's saying things like I need a drive or I'm looking for a place to play, and then go from there. It's quite a bit of time and work, and last night I was up ultra late, was sick, just chatting and playing, and kidnapping people. So it was, and now I get up early every morning regardless of what time I go to bed. So in particular today though, I was in a dead sleep, and I don't know where my girlfriend's like, hey, did you take the garbage out? It's like, what? Like, you're waking me up. She's like, oh, I thought you were awake. It's like, no, I was definitely not awake. Well, I'll be heading back to my raft and then kind of calling it a night. We killed enough dinosaurs today to consider ourselves heroes, so it feels satisfactory. One cave done. I'll be calling it a night on Twitch, but I think I'm probably going to paint my boat, add my decorations to the outside of it, put my trophies up, and if I still have some energy, I'm going to head down to the main base and see what I can do about a minor harbor extension and get some nice design features onto that harbor to make it look a little prettier. And that's the plan for the rest of the night also as well. Cruising and lurking on Steam and Reddit to try and get more players into the community. With 4 maps, I'd like to have 100 players, and I think we're probably around 40 active right now, so we've got a ways to go. And it'd be nice if Ark would help me out and put the game on sale, but that probably is coming up in September. They just did their Xbox sale. They're working Ark Mobile really hard, and I expect a sale hopefully in September, and that will be a big bonus for getting players. But those are the kind of players that kind of jump in, fuck around, and jump out as well. The best players we're always looking, ideally, is getting players with, you know, a lot of time in, that have played on other servers, and then when they come here they realize that this is the spot, you know. Active community, active admin, high-end servers. So anyone who's got experience in the game comes, they usually don't leave. because they just know what else is out there compared to what we're doing. So we'll call it out. And just make sure my armor's not too beat. It's my Boba Fett with my Boba Fett bird in my raft where I'm currently living, which needs a lot of work. Of course, I couldn't really survive in just this raft, so spent a lot of time up in the main base, and then finally just set this up down south. So I had kind of my main base up north, where my brother kind of puts his teams that he gets on rag. My girlfriend lives next door to him. And then I live in my raft and just go up there to make sure everyone's fed and everything's safe. At least once a day, usually in the morning. And then once before I go to bed, I go check up on that spot too. So the big wrap up, as always, if you did notice, there was absolutely zero lag almost the entire time I was playing. The reason for it is we do run great servers. If you want to join, there are multiple links to find me in the comments section. Yo, what up? I'm level 100 at this point. Yeah. I'm 2 or 3 months. Started in June. Started in June on 2 times. So I finally, this past couple weeks, started doing all the caves. We just did Swamp a little earlier. And, yeah. So, yeah, I'm level 100. We have unlimited respecs on mine wipes, so I take them. I usually take one when I build and put everything into weight. But this is my standard. This is my standard build here at level 100. 4-3. I don't give a crap about food, water, weight, melee. Doesn't mean anything. Movement speed at 121, fortitude at 24. I find that's pretty decent for anything I'm doing. You know, caves. I carry so many chemicals with me. Usually at least a medical brew, one of the other stews or brews, and sometimes bug repellent when needed, but definitely the lesser antidote, meat and water. So I've got so much backup in my hotbar that I find that they're usually pretty okay. The swamp cave though kicked my ass. I tried it solo twice in a row. I couldn't get it done. I was trying it with no dinos, just weapons. So today I went in with 2 other guys and some frogs and some vultures and stuff. We cleaned it up, no problem. So that's it. Yeah, I'm 5 caves down now, 4 or 5 caves down. I want to do all the caves. Once I'm done all the caves, we're going to do all the bosses. We already did the Broodmother though. And then from there I'm going to go up to Scorched Earth, do all the caves, all the bosses, all the Explorer Notes, all the dossiers. Scorched Earth I'm going to ascend to Aberration, and then do all the caves, all the bosses, and all that stuff too. So we're doing an actual playthrough of the game. Nice joining though, Avenger. I was sadly just about to jump off, but I will be definitely every night this weekend, unquestionably, streaming. So usually I get on between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Man, would love to see you back. Tomorrow we're definitely going to be doing... Today was kind of cruising around the neighborhood. What are you playing on, Avenger? Are you PC or console? And yeah, tomorrow we should be doing a bit more exciting stuff like in the stream. Today we're just cruising around with the gang, checking out our district, where everybody lives. And just kind of have an easy one. The swamp cave kind of wrecked me. I hadn't put on the air conditioning and the house was just so hot, and I found it an aggravating cave. I hate it. So yeah, that's it for me. Like I was saying, if you know, all the information's in the comments section on my channel, and I'm probably the easiest guy to find on the internet. You type in Biggs around on Google or wherever, and I'm usually the first 2 pages. So if you like what I do, you want to watch some more, you're gonna be around on the weekend, check in. And if you want to join our servers, there's all kinds of ways to do that. They're open, they're free, and they're really high end, and they run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 2 times. So thanks for coming out, folks. We'll see you real soon. And it's been fun, man. It was a good stream. Lots of good chat, good people in here, and I'm pretty happy with it. So